January the 22nd, the Chinese Navy's first 054B frigate Hua ship into service, marking the domestic frigate from now on into the era of ocean-going frigate. The 054B frigate is the first type of ocean-going frigate designed and built by China itself, and is an important equipment for the transformation and development of the Navy. 54B frigate adopts integrated radio frequency, stealth technology and other high-tech, comprehensive combat capability significantly enhanced. With strong comprehensive combat capability, and the ability to carry out diversified military tasks, which is important for enhancing the overall combat effectiveness of the Navy's surface ships. According to outside information, 054B frigate length is 147 meters, width is 18 meters, displacement is 5,000 tons. These indicators are comparable or similar to the European Aquitaine-class frigate, which has a length of 140 meters, a width of 19.7 meters, a standard displacement of 4,500 tons, and a full load displacement of 5,700 tons. Shipboard weapons systems and electronic systems are also similar. The 054B frigate main gun is a 100mm gun, 4 sets of YJ-83 anti-ship missile launchers, 32 units of vertical launch system, a shipboard medium helicopter, etc. The main detection system for the double-sided array multifunctional active phased array airborne radar, double-sided array active phased array seaward search radar, electronic warfare systems, integrated masts and so on. Many people have noticed that the tonnage of the 054B frigate is much larger than that of the 054A frigate, but the shipboard weapons have not changed much. Western defense observers see this move as an indication that the Type 054B frigate is designed for ocean-going missions, requiring more material and supplies to be loaded, and providing a larger and more comfortable mission environment for the crew to increase the ship's range, combat radius, and self-sustainability. As an example, they believe that the 054B frigate range may be comparable or similar to the Aquitaine-class frigate, so that the 054B frigate from Zhangjiang can be directly arrived in the Gulf of Aden or China's logistical base in Djibouti, the middle of the need for up to 1 replenishment. In contrast to the 054A type frigate, may need 2 replenishment, thus reducing the difficulty of the mission scale. Mission flexibility is also higher. The larger range, combat radius and self-sustainability also allow the Type 054B frigate to better accompany aircraft carriers and amphibious assault ships to carry out forward sea deployment tasks, further improving the operational capability of the formation. 054B frigate and 054A frigate compared to the biggest change is the double-sided array multifunctional active phased array radar, instead of the original localized top plate swept array 3-coordinate radar. Top plate radar is the pinnacle of the Soviet shipborne air defense radar, which uses 2 beams, double-sided array to improve detection capability and target refreshing ability, still in service in the Russian and Indian navies. However, the top plate radar is the need for mechanical scanning. Radar detection of the target cannot be immediately confirmed. The need to turn another circle or even 2 circles after the detection of again after the confirmation, the responsibility is low. 2030, anti-ship missiles will usher in the era of high supersonic speeds. The mechanical scanning radar cannot be adapted to the future of high-intensity confrontation environment, and the new radar to achieve electronic scanning after detecting the target can quickly turn the beam to confirm. The response speed is much faster, more suitable for dealing with high supersonic speed, high maneuverability targets, but also better to drink saturation attack. In addition, the active phased array radar radiation power, sensitivity, but also to achieve the radiation power in space superposition and synthesis, can effectively counter stealth targets, especially LRASM. Such stealth performance is better anti-ship missiles. The vertical launch system of the 054B frigate remains unchanged, but the ship-to-air missile may replace the existing Red Flag 16C with the Red Flag 16F. The Red Flag 16F adopts a double-pulse solid rocket engine, has a maximum range of 160 kilometers, and possesses tactical ballistic missile interception capability. From the U.S. Navy's engagement with the Houthis, tactical ballistic missiles have become a major threat to surface ships, and ship-to-air missiles need to have tactical ballistic missile interception capability to counter new threats, while the interception distance should also be farther and farther away in order to improve the safety and survivability of the formation. After 2030, the Chinese Navy's aircraft carrier formation and amphibious strike group will face the most advanced stealth anti-ship missiles. hypersonic cruise missiles and anti-ship ballistic missiles. So it is imperative to improve the performance of the detection system and ship-to-air missiles. 54 frigates, after joining the formation, will be able to enhance the defense capability of the formation. First of all, the range of Red Flag 16F will reach 60 kilometers, and then the range of the ship-to-air missiles will be increased to 60 kilometers, and the range of the ship-to-air missiles will be increased to 60 kilometers. First of all, the range of Red Flag 16F reaches 60 kilometers. Then under the command of shipborne active phased array early warning aircraft, early warning helicopters, the use of coordinated engagement system for the sea skimming target interception capability can cross the water antennae to reach or close to 100 kilometers. For anti-ship missiles like LRASM, the intercept depth is increased by more than 3 times, and there are many opportunities for interception, increasing the probability of interception as the Red Flag 16F has tactical ballistic missile interception capability, but also for the formation to add a missile defense intercept line, improve the formation to resist anti-ship ballistic attack capability. From the U.S. Navy experience, the performance of ocean-going frigates is not as good as destroyers, but the role is equally important. After the Cold War, the U.S. Navy once eliminated the frigate, the littoral combat ship. The results found that the littoral combat ship is not suitable for the implementation of oceanic high-intensity confrontation tasks, but also can not be competent to patrol, escort and other tasks. Due to the lack of ships available, the U.S. Navy had to use the Burke-class destroyers to perform these secondary tasks, resulting in a great waste. The troops are exhausted. The personnel in the ship is under great pressure, once caused by a number of collision accidents. Therefore, the U.S. Navy had to reactivate the frigate based on the development of the Constellation-class frigate. Therefore, China has learned from the lessons of the U.S. Navy, while building a large number of 0.55 million tons of destroyers, 0.52D general-purpose destroyers, but also did not relax the development of domestic frigates for the shortcomings of the 054A type frigate. Design and construction of the 054B type frigate. 54B type frigate can be used as a complementary to the domestic destroyer, joining the aircraft carrier formation and amphibious strike group. To carry out oceanic, it can also be used as the main force to carry out secondary tasks such as ocean patrol, escort, and forward sea deployment, reducing the pressure on destroyers and thus realizing the best allocation of resources.